That's frustrating. I've just spent about, what, 4 or 5 hours walking around Leeds. 23,000 steps later. What's been quite a frustrating session, to be honest. It's hard, the transition between predominantly being a landscape photographer where the pace is a lot slower to a much faster environment. And I've done something different today. I've actually spent some time in Leeds City Centre where it's busy. And the truth is, I couldn't really get comfortable. Didn't find my comfort zone at all. The problem was I flipped between different styles, black and white, colour, slower, shutter speed, high contrast, black and white. I should have just predominantly stuck to one thing. This is it. I'm not sure what I've come away with. I had a quick look at the images, and my favourite images so far is an out of focus blurred image. I ain't seen it all. Anyway, here's this session. It's all a learning curve. It always is. Especially in this urban street environment. I'm not sure what I'll come away with, but there you go. I'll show you the full gallery at the end of it all, but this is the story. I feel frustrated, I don't know why. I'm knackered, I know that. Anyway, here's it. I'm back in Leeds City Centre, just sat at the side of the canal, watching people go past. It's raining lightly. The rain is bounced off the surface of the canal itself, so just waiting around here trying to grab something that catches my eye. And this is what this video is all about, really. It's trying to share what I see in terms of my sessions in the urban environment. As usual, it's going to be a combination of architectural stuff, hard to explain really. People, I don't know. I'll try and explain what I see as I go along. There will also be occasions where I just simply can't explain what I see verbally. It's just visually. Now, the camera, the GR3, is set. I've got various options today. One of those is set at slower shutter speed, and that's what I want to experiment today. I'm going to set it at 1/10 of a second. So shutter priority. So I'm going to let the camera decide what aperture I use. But yeah, should get some movement. Obviously, I'm going to choose a subject which involves movement. You've got the walkers here, the runners. So no doubt there'll be a lot of those in the images today. We'll just see what we find. Like a lot of my videos, it is what it is, isn't it? It's hard to explain sometimes. Not to put limitations. I just want to share what I see city life. I'm not one of these photographers who waits there patiently and comes away with the cliche shot of the pedestrian walking into the shaft of light. Not that we're going to get that, but just not me. I just want to share images of reality as it was. So a combination, colour, black and white, faster shutter speed, slower shutter speed especially. So hope you enjoy it. So this is a combination of colours. You've got the wildflowers here precariously growing out the side of the banks of the canal, red, and you've got the orange of the office blocks as well. Composing it as best as I can. Portrait shot, but again, this needs colour, not black and white, because I'm using colour as part of the composition. So here you've got, again, colour combinations. You've got the orange amber of the lines, no parking lines, and then you've got the green of the foliage as well. So that works there. I like the shapes. I've framed that. 3 in there, always a good number. I've also taken a side-on view of that. See, I could stand in the middle there, get them 3, but I've actually opted That there, so you're just getting that in the frame, not a curve there. Things that stand out really. No, not the usual geometrical shapes as well. Hard to explain. But at the end of the day, you want to take photographs which are more eye-catching. Some work, some don't. So yeah, this is what it's about. The sun's coming out. It's predicted rain, heavy rain, which in itself leads to good, interesting photography. The sun's coming out now. Come on. Come on. So if I want to include movement, ideally it's going to have to be people. It's a bit quiet at this moment. It's about 9:30, so it's slowly filling up. So the options so far are more things that stand out really. You've got statues here. Shoot that. Position it between frame, between the buildings. Shot this one here actually. It's nothing much, I know, but using this wall here, position statue in the middle there, it could be quite interesting. You got these little shapes as well, like characterful eyes and a mouse stuck on a tree. Yeah, things like that, quirky stuff. But I'm just waiting for it to get a bit busier until I start looking at the slower shutter speed option, get some movement in. I also want to make sure that I frame the composition, not just shooting people with movement. You need something to grab the eye. So get a composition, get that set up. Not just a question of some waiting as well, it's just for the people to get into the frame. Quiet, very quiet. Storytelling. There's a bin literally about 10 metres. Well, there you go. Discarded, framed it up, composed it. It's a shot. A momentary shower back then, so I took opportunity to shoot this guy with the umbrella, sat down, contemplated at the side of the art gallery. Try to get the best composition, colours like the blueness, the blue in his umbrella. A few options going around. Reflections as well, always good. Water on concrete. Try to be inconspicuous. In the red raincoat. Right, it is picking up, it's getting a bit busier, so let's look for a composition and shoot away, try and get some motion into the image. So this is an obvious, I say obvious, standing out composition. Just waiting here for a bit of movement. You've got the blue against the grey, light grey, which is nice anyway. And the arrow's pointing that direction. It's really obvious to me. See the point, don't you? I find it quite difficult actually to a bit of red and blue here. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Simplify it as much as possible. Not really found anything. I can settle down and just wait. Ideally, I want a bench. Just sit down, wait for the right moment. I am shooting quite a lot of faster shutter speed stuff. Just looking around, and it's tiring. It's really tiring. It's how I work. I prefer to move on, always on the move. I don't want to hang around. So I feel more comfortable in the urban environment. So, not quite settled into a composition. It's definitely getting busier. Definitely is that. Not just a case of using the lines available. Like concrete structures, pavements, yellow lines, things like that. Using as leading lines. That could work. You've got your sweeping line there, and more parallel to the yellow line here. Really, you got the road there, obviously. Some vehicle. So 10th for shutter speed. Some nice movement. God, might be here a while. I think that could work. Maybe. Just stood here looking like a bit of a tool. Never mind. So this is a nice open space. Millennium Square. Leeds Museum there. Civic Hall there. Bit of a wedding going on. But lots of architectural options. You've got the columns. Of course, you've got the concrete patterns as well. Nice wet. The reflections. I might just hang around here a little bit. I saw Morrissey live here a couple of years ago. Brilliant. But what we're lacking? Bit of movement, bit of activity. Rain's still in the air. I am struggling, if honest, with the colour option with the short speed. So I'm going to go to an old favourite, and you probably know this if you watch my channel, and that's the Dreamwalker's mode as it was. This is basically the same. Slowish shutter speed using the ND filter. 10th of a second, but high contrast, black and white. Might get some better options, to be honest, because it's all about form. Let's see.